Hi, this is Dan Ritchie with Keller Williams Loudon Gateway in Ashburn, Virginia, and today we're with Jimmy Olafson, who is the Vice President of Ashburn Volunteer Fire and Rescue, and from an operations perspective he's also a firefighter and EMT here at Ashburn. And you know, Ashburn Volunteer Fire and Rescue is going to be the benefactor for our donations from our Red Day event, and Jimmy has been kind enough to spend a few minutes today and talk to us a little bit about what it might mean to them. So Jimmy, if you would tell us who you are and how you're connected to the Ashburn Volunteer Fire and Rescue.
So as I said, my name is Jimmy Olafson. I serve on the Wednesday night crew as a firefighter and EMT. And I'm the operations or the admin side. I'm currently the vice president, so I support the department on both sides. I got involved with AVFRD about late 2011. I've been running every Wednesday since, and we do typically one Saturday shift every 4 to 5 weeks. It works out too, so it's a good amount of time. It's a lot of fun too.
Great, great, thank you. Okay, so as I said earlier, you know, Keller Williams will be donating the proceeds of Alter Ego Bingo to be held on May 21st from 7:30 to 10 at Belmont Country Club. We're going to be donating these proceeds to your outfit. So how do you feel about that?
We're very appreciative. It's events like this and the support in the community that keeps us going. It's not obviously cheap to run a fire department. We have 2 engines in service at all times, 2 backup ones. We have a truck company that has a truck and a tower. We've got 2 ambulances that are in service at all times, along with 2 or 3 backups. Plus the building right behind you, that's almost an $8.6 million project. So it takes a lot. We are not funded by the county fully. We do get some county funding, which of course helps. But it's a lot of fundraising that we have to do throughout there. We watch our budget. Just like any other company, any other entity, it's a big project to run this, and so it's support like this that we very much appreciate.
Okay, great.
Very much.
And so, other than what you just mentioned, do you have any other specific sorts of things that you would be using the money for?
Right now, it's all the energy is focused on that building. We do replace our engines and ambulances and trucks every 10 years. It's part of a county policy. So there's that's an ongoing need, but it's pretty much that big building behind us. We had our original one from when it was built in 1944, so we made it last as long as we could, but it just became more efficient and cheaper in the long run to replace it. So it's a big task. It wasn't undertaken lightly.
Okay, great. So the department is partially funded by the county, but you rely on public donations as well for your operation. Correct.
We get partial funding from the county. It covers, because there's career staff here from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The volunteers take over 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. The county essentially pays for what they use, which is very nice, and we have a good working relationship with the county, but it still requires a lot of money from the volunteer fundraising side.
Okay, great, thank you. How many volunteers work at this particular facility?
We have around 150. We actually might be up to 160 now, and that's a mix between the operation and admin side. Operations typically is more heavy because of how many it takes to staff all the engines and rigs and ambulances, but the administrative side is obviously equally important because that's what helps pay our bills, to turn the lights on, be able to fill gas in the tank. Okay,
great. Now the new facility, which we'll see in just a minute when I turn the camera around, that's under construction. When is the anticipated completion of that facility?
The target move-in date to be operated out there is November 11th.
November 11th.
So, and that's as firm as construction can be right now. So, but that's
what are you saying?
Yeah. So.
Okay, great. Thank you. So this is the $8.6 million new Ashburn Volunteer Fire and Rescue facility that's being built, that is projected to open in November, and hopefully some of the proceeds from our Red Day activities will help them complete this and buy equipment and do whatever is going to help them continue to serve the community. It's a great bunch and a great cause. Please come on out May 21st, Belmont Country Club, 7:30 to 10, and have a little fun with Alter Ego Bingo. The proceeds benefit a great cause. Thank you. Okay, so there are basically 2 things that you guys are donating, prizes that people could win, that we're going to do a silent auction or a raffle during Alter Ego Bingo. Can you tell us a little bit about those? One is the fire truck visit with Santa.
Mm-hmm. We'll take the engine. These are catered to the winner. We work with whoever wins the auction items to kind of tailor it a little bit. But generally speaking, we'll take the engine and sit it in front with Santa or without Santa, and from homes or wherever the community would like to see. We display the engine so people can come up and look at it. Oftentimes parents will have their kids sit in there and take pictures, and we walk around and just show them what it is, because not everyone gets to sit in a fire engine on a day-to-day basis, or open up all the compartments and see what we have in there. Which obviously I think is kind of cool.
Great.
And then the other one is the fire engine ride to school. So parents will bid on the item to where we'll come pick up their child, or sometimes child and their friends and neighbors, and we drive them to the school, and we usually do the lights and sirens when we get close. Have to be in Ashburn in our first community we serve, but that's a lot of fun. I've done that several times where we go pick up the kids, and as I said, we'll display it. We'll talk to the parents for a little while, and it's then the kids get in and they get to put the headset on so they can talk through the walkie-talkie to each other. It's a lot of fun, and I think kids really enjoy it, and we enjoy doing it because it's part of the fun part of the job.
Sure, and I'll bet it raises a lot of eyebrows from the kids that are at school watching you pull up like that.
It definitely draws a crowd. So
right.
Yeah, it's in a good way.
Well, that's great. Do you have anything else to add that I haven't asked you about that you'd like to convey?
I just want to convey we're very, very appreciative for what you guys are doing, and all the other organizations within Ashburn and Loudoun County to support us. It's not only the people staffing the engines and the administrative side of this, but it's people like you and your organizations that help keep us going. So thank you guys very much.
You're quite welcome. So one last time would like to invite everyone to come out to Alter Ego Bingo on the 21st at Belmont Country Club and have a few laughs, and get to dress up like Halloween in May. So thanks very much for taking the time today, and thanks for all that you do. And we like to kind of look at this as us serving others who serve us on a daily basis, and we appreciate everything that you do. So thank you.
Thank you.